You can't scroll online these days without someone telling you to eat chia seeds for your gut health. They promise better digestion, endless energy, and even glowing skin. It sounds like a lot of hype, right? I was definitely skeptical. I've seen so many wellness trends come and go, each one promising to be the magic fix for all my problems. The dramatic before and afters, the rave reviews, it all just seemed a little too good to be true. For years, my digestive system has been, let's just call it, unpredictable. Some days are fine and other days are a bloated, uncomfortable mess that makes me feel totally sluggish and annoyed. My energy is a total roller coaster and I almost always hit a wall in the afternoon. So, when the chia seed craze took over my feed again, I figured it was time to stop scrolling and start testing. So I decided to do it. I ate chia seeds every single day for 30 days. And while some of the benefits were very real, the results were not what I expected at all. In fact, one of the side effects was so bad it almost made me give up entirely. In this video, I'm going to share the surprising good, the bad, and what actually happens when you commit to this superfood trend. But first, a quick heads up. I'm not a doctor or a registered dietitian. This is just my personal experience, and you should always talk to a healthcare professional before making big changes to your diet, especially if you have any health conditions or are on medication. All right, week 1. I was feeling optimistic and decided to go with the recommended serving size, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds a day. I also knew the #1 rule. You have to soak them first. Eating chia seeds dry is a major choking hazard because they absorb a ton of liquid and can expand in your throat, so I wasn't about to take any risks. My method was simple. Every night, I'd mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds into a glass of water, let it sit overnight, and then I'd chug the weird, gel-like mixture first thing in the morning. And let me tell you, the texture is an experience. It's kind of like drinking thin, lumpy jelly. Not exactly my idea of a tasty breakfast, but I was determined. For the first couple of days, nothing happened. But day 3? That was a different story. The bloating was real. It wasn't just a little puffiness. It was the full-on, uncomfortable, I look 6 months pregnant kind of bloat. I was gassy, and my stomach was making noises I'd never heard before. This, as I quickly learned, is a very common side effect. Chia seeds are packed with fiber. A single 2 tablespoon serving has around 10 grams of it, which is about a third of what most people need in a day. If your digestive system isn't used to a sudden fiber bomb like that, it can cause total chaos. My gut bacteria were basically throwing a rave with all this new prebiotic fiber, and the result was a whole lot of gas. It was so uncomfortable that by day 5, I was ready to quit. I honestly felt worse than when I started. The internet promised a flat stomach and easy digestion, and here I was, feeling like a human balloon. This was the bad I was talking about, and it was no joke. I also learned that if you don't drink enough water with all that fiber, it can cause constipation, turning all that good stuff into a digestive traffic jam. I immediately started chugging water, hoping it would help my body figure things out. Okay, on to week 2, and this is where the story starts to take a turn. The crazy bloating from the first week finally started to calm down. It wasn't totally gone, but it was way more manageable. My body was finally starting to adjust to the fiber invasion. This is a really important point. If you try this, you have to give your gut time to adapt. A much smarter way to do this would be to start with a small amount, like 1 teaspoon, and slowly work your way up. Around day 10, I noticed the first real positive change. My digestion, which had been all over the place, was suddenly becoming predictable. The mix of soluble and insoluble fiber in chia seeds really does work wonders for keeping you regular. The soluble fiber creates that gel, which helps soften everything, and the insoluble fiber adds bulk to keep things moving. For the first time in ages, my digestive system felt calm and consistent. The morning bloating I was used to was gone and replaced by a feeling of lightness. The second thing I noticed was that my 3 p.m. energy crash completely disappeared. Usually, by mid-afternoon, I'm desperate for more coffee or a sugary snack to make it through the day. But during week 2, that slump just never hit. This is mostly because chia seeds are amazing at stabilizing blood sugar. That gel they form slows down how your body absorbs carbs, which prevents the sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar that make you feel tired. The mix of protein, healthy fats, and fiber gives you a slow, steady release of energy. I felt more focused and awake all day long, which was a total game changer for my productivity. By the way, if you're finding this experiment interesting and you're curious about other wellness trends, this is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I'm always testing this stuff out so you don't have to, and I'd love for you to join me. By week 3, the good stuff was undeniable. My digestion was running like a finely tuned machine and my energy levels were solid. But then, a few other surprising benefits started to show up. The first was my skin. I have okay skin, but it can get red and I still get the occasional breakout. Around day 20, I looked in the mirror and noticed my complexion just looked calmer. It seemed more hydrated, clearer, and had a nice little glow. This was something I wasn't expecting at all. When you think about it, though, it makes sense. Chia seeds are full of antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to fight inflammation in the body, and that includes your skin. Plus, better hydration from the seeds holding onto water and my body absorbing more nutrients likely played a part too. The second surprise perk was that my cravings went way down. I have a major sweet tooth, especially at night. But I started feeling genuinely full and satisfied for much longer after meals. The fiber and protein in the chia seeds were working overtime to keep me full. That gel they create literally expands in your stomach, taking up space and signaling to your brain that you're satisfied. I wasn't trying to diet, I just didn't feel the urge to snack between meals or hunt for dessert after dinner. And as a result, I noticed my clothes were fitting a bit better around my waist. I didn't weigh myself, but the combo of less bloating and less mindless snacking definitely made a difference. By the last week of my 30-day experiment, the daily chia seed ritual felt completely normal. The awful bloating from week 1 was just a distant, unpleasant memory. My body had totally adapted, and I was just enjoying the benefits. The steady energy, perfect digestion, and lack of cravings were now my new normal. So, what are the final results after 30 days? First, the good. My gut health has seriously never been better. Getting all that fiber every day has made my digestion super regular and comfortable, getting rid of the bloating and inconsistency I dealt with for years. My energy is stable all day with 0 crashes. I feel fuller after I eat and my sugar cravings have basically vanished. And as a bonus, my skin looks clearer and more hydrated than it has in a long time. Now, for the bad. That initial adjustment period was rough. The bloating and gas during the first week were no joke and could easily make anyone quit. It was a powerful reminder that when you dramatically increase your fiber intake, you have to start slow and drink tons of water to give your body a fighting chance. Also, that gel texture is something you just have to get used to. I eventually started treating it like a functional morning shot, but it's not for everyone. Luckily, you can easily hide the seeds in smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt and avoid the texture issue completely. So after 30 days, what's the final verdict? Is eating chia seeds every day really worth the hype? For me, the answer is a huge yes, but with a big asterisk. They aren't a magic pill, but they are an amazing tool for improving your digestion, stabilizing energy, and keeping you full. The benefits I saw, especially for my gut, were real and significant. If there's one thing I learned from this, it's that small, consistent habits can make a huge difference in how you feel. The trick is to listen to your body, start new things slowly, and give them enough time to work before you give up. I started this experiment as a total skeptic and I came out a true convert. I'm probably not going to chug a glass of chia gel every morning for the rest of my life, but I am absolutely going to keep soaked chia seeds in my regular rotation, most likely in smoothies or yogurt. They've definitely earned a permanent spot in my kitchen. If you struggle with digestive issues, energy slumps, or cravings, I honestly think giving chia seeds a try could be a great move. Just remember my advice. Start small, drink a lot of water, and be patient. What about you? Have you tried adding chia seeds to your diet? What was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more real-world wellness experiments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.